Ladies and gentlemen, the show we've all been waiting for, Paranormal Buzz Radio is proud to present REP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts, Kim Purvis and Allison Robinson. Live every Thursday night on Spreaker, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Be sure to check out their Facebook page, REP Paranormal Busters.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of Paranormal Buzz Radio or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is strictly prohibited. For information on everything Paranormal Buzz Radio has to offer, visit our website, paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Listener discretion is advised.
Alright, welcome everybody to another night of REP Paranormal and Friends. I am solo tonight. Kim will probably pop into chat though, but she's a little under the weather, so I'm just gonna take it by the reins tonight. Just kind of recap our last investigation to Edinburgh, and then also has some other stuff that I'll talk about. Might be a little short show tonight. I guess I have to go get my daughter from cross country, so whenever she messages me, I guess I gotta split. So anyways, hope everyone's night is going well. Hopefully you guys are ready for freaking weekend. I know I am. I'm ready. These last 2 weeks have been a fucking nightmare. So I'm ready for the weekend for sure. So last weekend, if you guys didn't see or hear, we were at Edinburgh Manor. We went with a group called DIY Paranormal, and it was a blast. We've been with them before to Malvern Manor, and so this time we went to Edinburgh with them, and everybody got a little bit different things going on while we were there, but it was pretty cool. I like I said, Kim and I like to learn from other groups and see how they investigate, and then see what kind of tools they use, and I'm sure they get some stuff from us as well. When Kim and I rolled up, we actually started a live feed shortly after, because we rolled up, getting out of the vehicle, and we're like, what is that noise? Like, there was literally like tapping on a window. I'm like, is there a bird or something up there? So we went out to kind of investigate to see where the noise was coming from, and couldn't find it. Like, I was looking, like, I'm like, if I had a ladder, I would climb. I wasn't sure, how well those stairs were going up on the thing, so I was like, I don't know if I should climb up there. But, like, we kept hearing it sound like tapping on a window, and then we heard the door, like, it sounded like somebody was shaking the door. So we looked around, and Cindy's car wasn't there. Nobody else was there yet. It was just Kim and I. So we walked around the whole building, didn't hear any of that in the front of the building. And then Cindy shows up, and we were kind of telling her, we were just kind of, looking around and stuff, waiting for the others. And so she went into the main house, and she came back out while we were up front, and she's like, I could hear tapping on a window, in the backside. I'm like, yeah, that's what we were hearing when we pulled up. Like, we don't know what it was. I didn't see a bird there or anything. I looked, I know on one side we heard a noise, but then I debunked it because it was a screen hitting it. But there was no loose screens or anything, so I don't know what it was. Yeah, Shay was watching. it was interesting. And then, of course, we then met up with the group, and we kind of split off into little groups. Like, Kim and I went together, and then we kind of went with Steve and stuff, and they were getting a lot of activity upstairs with their REM pod. Like, I mean, that thing was going off like crazy. I think they might have been in the doll room, but they had it out in the hallway. And it was just going off like crazy. And I had actually seen, when we were outside, I had actually seen like this shadow like come across, I don't know what kind of room you'd call it. It was on the main floor and has a lot of windows, like a seating area. You know, you could sit out there and maybe read a book or something. But nobody was on that floor at the time. So that was kind of interesting. So we sat in there. Kim and I sat in there. I heard a woman moan. I heard a woman, you know, talking. When her and I were the only women in there at the time. We got knocking, and I can't remember if we got anything on the Ovilus or anything, but so that was kind of interesting. Yeah, Christopher, it was on Kim's Facebook on her live feed. I don't think I did any on Twitter that night. I don't think I did any on Periscope. So yeah, it was on Kim's, unfortunately. Well, yeah, actually, I think I did do some on there because, crap, I think I did with the candle. Yeah, with the candle. We were in, we call it the children's room. It has a lot of toys in there, a lot of beds. We were actually just talking. Wasn't paying attention, didn't have anything rolling. You know, we had our equipment out and stuff, and her candle goes off. And, so I tried to roll real quick, and we asked them to shut off. Well, they shut it off. Couldn't get it to go back on. And then Jody came and she joined us for a little bit, and then we had a car roll up on us, because we had tons of visitors that night. I mean, a couple of them walked right in while we were signing the waivers, and then the others were just wandering around outside. I think the kid was in a cast. And, so, anyways, she came and joined us in there. Well, then Kim and I went to go investigate this car that was driving by, because we heard it stop. So we were trying to figure out where it stopped. And, so, excuse me. So then when we left, Jody said, after we left, the music box went off. It's like, go figure. So then we come back in, and we start asking questions, and it would answer with the music box. And then finally, I think the guys came in and joined us, and we had it going off. And, you know, we have one there. He's pretty skeptic about everything. Like, something about getting touched or something, and he said it couldn't be or something because his wife's laid off. I don't know. He had an excuse for everything. Let's just put it that way. He had an excuse for everything. Like, you know. But I think he got, like, touched 4 times. Oh, and he kept saying it was a spider or something or whatever. But they came in, and he couldn't figure out that music box thing. And then when Steve brought out the dowsing rods, he stayed for a little bit, and then he was out. Yeah, we got a lot of activity with the music box in that room. I think it went off maybe once in the cafeteria, but that was about it. It was really creepy down, it was just, it had a really creepy, feel down there. Hey, Eyelid Beholder, how are ya? I'm just looking at chat here real quick. Alright, let me scroll up here real quick. I hate this. I am not tech savvy. Like, there it goes. I got kicked out again. I always get kicked out. But anyways, it was an active night. It was a little bit different. The feeling downstairs, especially because like I went down there to go put the hula hoop back, and I heard a noise in the kitchen part, and I'm like, I'm just gonna say it was them on the other side down in the boiler room. But then when Kim and I went down there to get the cameras at the end of the night, we heard it in that same room again. Like, I mean, it was loud, like a bang. Like, there was something definitely in there. I didn't see a critter or anything, but every time we went in that room, it would bang. So it was crazy. And, but I mean, that was about it. I mean, I haven't gone through the recorder yet to see if we've caught anything on there. You know, we didn't sleep in the building that night, and so therefore, you know, a lot of times at night we'd leave the recorder going, and you could hear, you know, walking and things down the hallways and things being moved and all this other stuff. But you know, we didn't do that this time. We did sleep in the house. I didn't have a recorder going on that time. The rest of the gang left at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I think Kim and I finally laid down around 5:30. Oh, getting something written down here. Oh yeah, where was that at? Gosh, I ran by you so fast. When that was in the kitchen?
Opposite side of the toy room, clear on the other side.
Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that. She went down to the rape room, and I went the other way, like, because we kind of just split there for a minute, and I was like, something don't feel right down here. Like, I was getting that heebie-jeebie vibe, and I turned around, I'm like, I'm gonna start running, because there's something definitely behind me, and I could feel something just rushing up on me, and I ran by Kim so fast, she didn't even know what hit her. I'm surprised I didn't spin her around. Like, it was crazy. I never run or anything like that, but I was totally freaked out. Something spooked me down there, and we never went down there to investigate. Like, we didn't make it down there. I mean, I kind of wanted to see what it was, but we just didn't get down there. We mainly did. Well, we did the coffin room. We didn't get a whole lot in there, but the room next to it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try the music box out here and stuff, and her little twinkly balls, and music box went off, the twinkly ball went off, Maverick like malfunctioned out there, so we got a little bit out there too, but other than that, I mean, we didn't have anything that was real, you know, in your face or anything like that, but it was still a good night. It was a lot of fun. They're a great group to hang out with. So hopefully we get back with them again at a new location. Hey Rebecca. I'm flying solo tonight, so I'm just gonna kind of ramble. It's been one of those weeks. Excuse me. But yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. Well, next week, Kim and I and I believe Gina's gonna come with us. Are going to Oh yeah, I'll get back to that in a minute, Kim. I'll get back to that. But anyways, next weekend we're going to be going to a private location. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how that turns out. It's a place that's close to me, and so we'll see how that affects me. But it's something I've been wanting to do for the last few months, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm sure we'll share some of that stuff that night. Still working out the details on like times and things like that, and if we're gonna do a whole night or what. But so stay tuned and keep an eye out for that. That'll be next Saturday. Oh yeah. Anyways, back to Edinburgh. I almost forgot about this when we were in the cemetery. There is a grave, and it's a little boy. His name's Henry, and I think he passed away around 8 years old. And it was Kim, Jody, Vince, and I. We were out there, and we did. We took the ovulus out. We took the millimeters out, and kind of did a little session out there. Like I said, I haven't gone through any recorder yet or anything like that to see if we caught anything other than what we got on the millimeters. But we did get him to like change the temperature to where we'd asked. So that's why, you know, I think we were on Kim's Facebook Live, and so Darren comes up with, you know, hey, you know, if you can get it down to whatever temperature or whatever, then, you know, I had to do a freaking cartwheel. Okay? And so then Kim had to do the hula hoop if he got to a certain, well, he got him down to those whatever certain degrees it was supposed to be. And so I ended up doing a cartwheel out there. I did too, out at the cemetery. And then later that night, Kim did a hula hoop, because I found a hula hoop in the kitchen there, and then realized there was one up on the main floor after I did it. But we got her to hula hoop in the kids' room, and then I took my shot at it as well. So that was kind of fun. Just, you know, we said, you know, if you did this, we would do this, and we honored that. And he did. He followed us over from the cemetery to the children's room. Like, he was the one answering us, supposedly, through the music box and stuff. So that was kind of interesting. And Shay's like, yeah, I saw both of you do it. Oh, man. That was crazy. I haven't done a cartwheel probably since, like, middle school. So, you know, it's been a while. But it was still kind of fun to do it. Maybe I'll have to put that in my exercise routine. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah, so that was pretty cool with Henry. And, excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. Oh yeah. Oh, and then we were standing outside. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, because the rest of the groups, they were heading out, and Kim and I were going to be there the rest of the night by ourselves. And so we were standing outside or whatever, and Jody's like, do you hear that? And you could hear, because she's like, is there somebody in that house? And I'm like, no, there's a cat. But it literally sounded like somebody was beating on drums. And like, even the skeptic heard it. He's like, oh, there's no denying that. That definitely sounds like drums. So that was kind of cool. Not sure where it was coming from, but it kind of sounded like it was coming from by the house. Which was kind of cool. I wish we would have had a recorder going at that time. There was a lot of noises out there coming by that field or whatever that was right there. it sounded, I don't know, there was talking out there, and I'm not sure if there was somebody out there, if it was coming from a house or what, because you couldn't really see any, but whoops, excuse me, hiccups. Oh jeez. Shay. If I tried, it would get stuck on my ass. No, it wouldn't. You do great. Edinburgh is an awesome place. It really is. We usually get quite a bit there. Trying to think. Where else are we going? Oh yeah, we have Granger House in September, I believe. This is the calendar. I have to look and see if it's on here. Because I'm not very good at dates. I can't remember anything. I can't even remember what today is half the time. Or what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, September 19th is Granger, so that'll be exciting. And like I said, next weekend, next Saturday, I'll be watching. I'm sure we'll do a live feed or something, or at the private location. Excuse me, I'm tired. Busy ass day. It's like a shelf. Oh, jeez. That's funny. Oh, Shay, you crack me up. But, yeah, so I don't know. It'll be good. It'll be exciting to see what we get back at the Granger house. We were there earlier this year. Maybe we'll have to find some catnip for that little kitty cat that's there, and see if they rather have that than the cat balls. We brought little balls for it to play with, but haven't had any interaction with that yet. So we'll see. I really wish the freaking chocolate shop would be open by then. That place is amazing. So, I don't know. Kim's computer. This computer keeps shutting off. I can't see the screen. There it goes. And it wants to go to sleep too. It's like, I'm done. I'm out. Peace. Oh, gosh. Anyone else have anything? Does anybody have anything planned this weekend? Anything fun? Any investigations? Anything? Bueller, anybody? Anybody have anything they're doing this weekend? Nothing? Man. Party poopers. Christopher, do you have anywhere you're going? Gosh, I can't stop yawning. It's not even 7:30 yet, and I'm like ready for bed. Oh well. It happens. It happens. What? What's your stripper name, Matt? Going to work my stripper route this weekend? Oh, Daddy needs some new equipment. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, Christopher. Gosh. I can only imagine what your stripper name... Oh, Candy Pole. Candy Pole. Captain Sparkles. Oh, nice, Christopher. Gosh. That's exactly something my dad would say, Matt. Like, he literally said that one day in front of my kids. He's like... Yeah, I gotta go up there and work those streets. You know, those older ladies with the money like it when I give them a lap dance. And I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. So when you said that, Matt, It made me think of that because my dad said something similar to that. Gee, Shay. You need to get out that equipment. Maybe we could figure out Kim's little... She's got these little, like, this little cube. And it's like a little camera that's clipped to her hat. And so, so when she moves her head, it's gonna look that way also. So maybe we can get that figured out and then maybe try it out at this location next Saturday. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just ready to do it. I'm ready to investigate. I'm having withdrawals. I haven't gone as much this year and it's driving me insane. It's like, shit.
Shay's got a question.
Oh, what's your question? I know. No. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh. Other than the scream heard around the world, what's the scaredest you've been and why? That's a good question. I mean, I don't scare that easily. I mean, Kim got me that one time at Granger House going up those stairs, but I mean, I wasn't like terrified, but it startled me.
Edinburgh, you ran.
Well, yeah, that's Edinburgh, yeah. I would say, well, I mean, I ran then, but I guess I did run one other time, and that was the first time we went there. My foot's asleep. The first time we went there, my cousin Candace came with us. And we both ran that time because we were down this hallway that had given us the creeps anyways with the bathtub. We were going to go up these stairs. And we went to go open the door, and the door, like, it pulled back shut. And in the little window of the door, we saw an old woman. And, of course, I had my camcorder in my hand, but I didn't have it up to the thing. And we took off. Like, I've never seen her scared. I was never scared. We were like, holy shit, we just saw a woman. Well, what the hell? Like, that kind of scared me a little bit. But that's probably one of mine. It took me a while to get back down that hallway. So, yeah.
That was our second investigation.
Was it? Oh, yeah, that was only our second investigation, so. Other than that, I don't really get scared a whole lot, so. Oh, 30-second delay sucks. Yes, it does. Oh, if you could own any piece of equipment, what would it be? Oh my gosh. Sorry, my foot is asleep so bad. I just want to get up and stomp the shit out of it. What would I want? I don't know. I've never really thought. I mean, what do I want? I mean, I don't use a ton of equipment. But, I'd like to have actually my own camcorder. And maybe a good camera to take pictures and stuff when I go. Other than that, I mean, I don't use a whole lot. I really don't use a whole lot of equipment. I usually just carry my recorder and the K2. Kim. Anything that Kim doesn't have. Yeah, I know. Kim's got everything, so it's like... Me, yeah, a lot of my, my equipment, I've broke it because I get pissed off or scared of what comes out, creeps me out, and I throw it. So, maybe it's good I don't have any equipment other than my S-Box and my recorder, and I do have a camcorder, but it's old. If money wasn't an option, what's the one place you would go? Oh, man, damn, there's a lot of places I want to go. A lot. I mean, I really just want to go and spend, like, if I could even spend a couple weeks in New Orleans. In that area, I would love that because of the history and everything else and all the voodoo and all that. I'm just so into that stuff. I would love to be able to do that. And maybe travel to some other places too. But, I mean, I really want to go there. That's one of my main things. So yeah, I would say I'd like to go there and just look at the whole place. It's okay, Shay. I can't type either. You've seen that. I can't type with crap. Like, it's bad. My voice is wanting to give out. Good grief. Excuse me. I need another drink real quick. That's another place I would want to go. I do want to go there. I mean, there's a lot of places I would love to go, but sometimes I just like to go and I just want to learn the history too and stuff. Maybe take some of the tours and all that. It'd be awesome. Yeah, Trans-Allegheny would be fun. I think they said it was like $100 a person when they figured it out. But then you have to think of travel and everything else to get there, so... Hey, how are you? How are you, Nick? I haven't heard from you forever. Gosh. My neck hurts so bad. Alright. You're not missing a whole lot. It's just me rambling on tonight. Kim is sick, so I'm rambling on, and you know, we've been talking about excuse me. We've been talking about Edinburgh and then a private location going to next weekend. And so, yeah, I mean, that's about it in a nutshell. It's been kind of a boring year. I mean, last year seemed like every other week. I mean, I think we went 1 month where we were investigating every weekend. Let's see. How do you prepare to stay up all night when you're an early riser? Well, you know, I have no idea how I really do it because, I mean, I think it's just adrenaline. Like, you know, I just want to stay up. I want to see what I can get. And so I knock it out. Plus, you know, I take my veggie tray with me. I'll eat a whole damn veggie tray. Sometimes I'll take an energy drink, but usually I just drink a couple Pepsis and then I have my water. I mean, I don't know. I can't explain it because during the week I can't do that. Like, I'm asleep by 9 o'clock. Like, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm out. Like, I'm exhausted. So, I just do it. I don't ever get any naps either, so that sucks. But usually when I get back from an investigation, I'll sleep. Sometimes as soon as I get home, I'm going to the gym or whatever, and then I might take an hour or two nap. But last weekend, I did sleep pretty much all day. I was drained. Ooh, grapes and chocolate. Yum. We usually bring candy bars, but we didn't have any this last time. And one of the gals on our team usually brings grapes. Oh, Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. You know, I'll drink a Monster. It's usually, I think it's the mango one. I got hooked on that thanks to the boys from Moth. I do like that one. But other than that, the only time I drink anything like that is when I work out. Oh yeah, we bring animal crackers. Wow, Shay, that's awesome. I wish I could freaking actually sleep. Like, I'll fall asleep. Do I stay asleep? No, I toss and turn all night, and then I wake up, like, can't even move because my body is so stiff from flailing all night. But it is what it is. Eventually I'll get some sleep. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good. It's like a battery for him. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome, Shay. Like, were you, what kind of diet did you start? Anybody? Espresso shots? Oh, no, 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 no. Holy Nikes. I don't know what that was, but earlier I heard, oh, okay, gotcha, Shay, gotcha. A lot of people have had results with that. Earlier when I was sitting here getting set up, I could hear somebody talking from a room that isn't even used. I don't even know what it was. Can't explain it. 8 shots and a Nilla latte? What? Nuh-uh. You'd be bouncing off the walls. That'd be insane. I would be so jittery, I probably couldn't even think straight. I'd probably end up puking. Wow, that's awesome, Shay. That is freaking awesome. You are welcome. I wonder where she wanted to... Can you hear it? There you go. A round of applause. Clapping. Oh, gosh. Oh. Does anybody else have any other questions or anything? Or anything they want to discuss? I said I'd probably end it short because I'm sure she's going to have to be picked up here soon. Can't wait for her to get her license. One of these days she'll get it. Then I won't have to worry about picking her up all the time and dropping her off. Okay. You type it right up and we'll wait. Somebody give me something else in 30 seconds time here. Yes, we are glad that you are here tonight. We are glad that you're here, Nick. Thanks for joining us. It's awesome. Next week, though, is going to be an awesome show. We've had her on before, but it was a pre-recorded. But this time, Penny Griffiths Morgan's going to be on live next Thursday. So, from Haunted Histories. So, make sure you guys have a lot of questions. Go check her out. Facebook, Twitter. Look her up. She's got some books on Amazon. Check them out. They're awesome. Have your questions ready. We'll be talking about paranormal and history. So, it'll be an awesome show. Let's see here. What's the best evidence you ever caught? I don't know. You know, the one thing I do like, and I always talk about it, I think, is from our very first investigation at Villisca. It was our very first investigation, period. And, you know, we go there with our $20 recorders and my camcorder and I did take some, like the, oh gosh, what are they called? You know, the little cameras that you take hunting, you know, you can put them on the thing and then they... Trail cam. I couldn't think of the word there for a minute. Had a brain fart. But anyways, we took some of those. We got some interesting things. But the most interesting thing was when Kim went in solo and she was downstairs and she was kind of playing around on the piano and stuff, and you can hear her asking, you know, if Lena is with her or Herman. And in the recorder, you hear a little child say, Herman. They literally said Herman in like a whisper, and you could hear it. Like, I mean, it was crazy. Like, it was clear, and I wasn't the only one to hear it. My daughter's the one who actually caught it when I was going through. I had put them onto the computer, and I was listening to them in the kitchen, and she freaking fell off the bar stool, and she's like, that thing? What? Who's Herman? And I was like, what? She's like, that thing said Herman. So I rewound it, and it was pretty cool. I mean, that was our first investigation, and I mean, we had a couple things on there like that from that night, and some interesting things, and it was pretty cool. We had the ball going off on command in the crib upstairs. I mean, just, it was crazy. It was really crazy. Well, I mean, possibly, at Malvern, I did, there was a female that, yeah, Shay, it should be on Facebook, on our Facebook page. I don't know if I have it on our other pages. I'd have to go through and look, but I know I have some of them on there, but I'll have to go back, but I know it's definitely on Facebook. Anyways, back to that spirit. I mean, I had a female. She was calling out to me from the bathtub. I think I grew a connection with her pretty strongly at Malvern. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could feel her emotions and everything, and, you know, every time I go back there, I still hear her, feel her. So yeah, I would say I was kind of attached to her. Yeah, she does have a good ear. She caught that. She's pretty good at listening to that kind of stuff, even though she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. She will hear it, and she will, you know, tell me if she hears something, and then I'll go back to listen to it to make sure that's what. Hey, Allie. Alright, well, let's see here. Any other questions? How do I get attached to a spirit? Well, I mean, I don't usually, but this one just, I don't know. Maybe I could relate to her in some ways. And, you know, we kind of felt as one. It's kind of what I'm guessing. Usually I don't really get attached to a whole lot of spirits, but this one I did a little bit. And so, therefore, when I go, she usually seeks me out. Sometimes, you know, I mean, I may feel for a spirit or whatever, but I don't usually get attached to them. So. Okay, what is one thing I don't want to be haunted? I think I've said my car. Just because I've been in way too many accidents where I probably shouldn't be here. And so therefore I don't need a haunted car to add to that. To increase my risk of that. Like I always say, that's probably how I'm gonna go, is in a car accident.
Shay says not your car. Gotta pick something else.
Oh man, I know it. Not my car either. Now I see it. Not. Dang it. What else? Okay, then let's see if I have another one. Well. I don't know if I really want my dolls to be haunted, especially the one that I just brought home. That's probably like 3 feet tall, and when you hold its hand, it walks. I really don't think I want that doll to be haunted. That might creep me out in the middle of the night, although I'm pretty sure her head's already moved, and my daughter thinks her head has moved too, so I should move it back just to see if it moves again, but oh gosh, you must be a crazy driver. Oh gosh. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and give quick shout outs to everybody who was in chat tonight. We had Christopher, we had Shay, we had Nick, we had Matt, we had Mama Deb in there somewhere, we had Allie in here, Kim, myself, Rebecca was in here. So thank you for everybody who was in chat tonight. Thank you for everybody who was not in chat, but listening. We appreciate each and every one of you. I do want to say again, next week, we do finally have a guest, because, I got off my ass and did something. But we have Penny Griffiths-Morgan on. It's going to be an awesome show. She's from the UK. And we're going to be talking about paranormal and history. Check her out at Haunted Histories. She has her own podcast too, and she's got some books out on Amazon. So make sure you go check her out. She's on Twitter. She's on Facebook. Go look through her stuff. Have some awesome questions ready for us. It's going to be a live one this time instead of a pre-recorded. So I'm super excited for that. And then we'll get to working on the next few shows, so stay tuned for that, and then also make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Shay's show. Shay, is she having Rebecca on tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think it's all.
You're having Rebecca on tomorrow night, right? I believe. Sure will. I will send you the details so you can share. Alright, thank you everybody once again. We will talk to y'all next week. Peace out.